Former NFL player and founding member of the new social unity app, Kindly, Tim Tebow. Tim, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, so
what's up, guys? Good to see you, and good to see you, Will. It's been a while, man.
It has been a while. It's been across some different airwaves, but you're a great guy. So look, coronavirus is ravaging the NFL. I don't know if the Ravens are going to have enough players to field a team tomorrow night. The San Francisco 49ers are suddenly homeless. But the Broncos situation is the most interesting because it turns out, Tim, that pulling up a practice squad wide receiver on 24 hours notice is a tough way to run the offense, we found out yesterday, right?
Well, there's no doubt about that. But you also got to give a lot of credit to the Saints. That's a really good team that regardless of who's playing quarterback, that's always going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough win. And, you know, I got a chance to watch some of it, and I even like some of the things that Denver was doing. That's a tough situation. I mean, when you're playing someone that hasn't played in years, you're putting running backs in. I mean, that is a really tough situation to try to find points against a really good defense.
Sure. And what about San Francisco? I mean, you know, there are the lockdowns there, and they can't play in their own house.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But I think, you know, obviously this week we're going to make a big deal out of it. But there's so many different setbacks for so many teams this year. And I really think the difference between the good teams and the great teams is not do you have a good game plan, but it's the ability to adjust in game, in week, and you know, the weekend getting ready for a game. I don't think this is going to be this hasn't been the first, and it's not going to be the last of the season of setbacks. And so, you know, I think really you're going to see the best teams at the end of the year. They're going to be able to be the ones that make the best adjustments in game, but also handling all of these things, because I think that's one of the things that football teaches you is, yeah, you can go in with the plan, but what happens when that plan goes haywire and everything changes? You have to be willing and able to adapt, grow, and change. And so that's really what has been happening in college football and now a little bit in the NFL.
Tim, I'm noticing the Christmas decorations behind you. We had a debate earlier on the show. When you're a single guy, do you put up Christmas decorations? Some said yes, some said no. Tim got married in January, and look what his wife's done with the house. It looks beautiful. Talk
and
about,
by the way, Demi said to tell you, hey, Ansley,
tell her hello. I love y'all.
The answer is yes, I did decorate when I was single, but not nearly as much. So
exactly.
I loved it, but now there's a lot more. And now there are a lot more ornaments on too.
We want to ask you, because it's been a tough year for everybody. Christmas is right around the corner. The reason for the season is Jesus Christ, who's our Savior. So we can all focus on that. He's got our country. We're going to be okay. But can you talk about what you're doing now to spread kindness and positivity in our country?
Yeah, something I'm pretty excited about is this social media, really a social unity app that we launched a couple weeks ago called Kindly. And really the goal for this is to be able to spread kindness. And actually our goal is to have 1 billion acts of kindness and to also raise $1 billion for charity, because it's free to sign up to have an account and view others. But then to actually be able to post, you have to pay $1, and 100 cents of that dollar goes to one of the charities that are on the link, and you can pick whichever one resonates with your heart. And 100 cents of that dollar goes to that charity. And so not only are we going to spread acts of kindness, we're going to support nonprofits. And we also believe that kindness is contagious, that when other people, you know, you could go view a lot of media and everything else on all these apps, but you also, you know, might want to spend a few minutes of a day going and viewing acts of kindness to be inspired to do more and to give more and to care more. And we really believe that hopefully we can get to 1 billion acts of kindness and raise $1 billion for charity.
Let's take a look at one of those acts of kindness put together through Kindly right here, if we can, Tim. Watch.
You having a good day shopping? Wow, well, do you think maybe today we could help you with that and buy your groceries for you? Yeah. Yeah? Well, we would love to do that. That way today you don't have to wash your pennies. Yeah.
It's really awesome, Tim. Social media is a place, a sewer of negativity most often, and here you are doing something that's making it a more positive impact in real life.
Well, we really believe in it. We really believe in kindness. We believe that it's contagious. We also really believe that this could be a home for the Pay It Forward movement, that, you know, people can go on with their families and laugh and see acts of kindness and maybe even cry to see all the awesome things going around. And, you know, we spent the last 9 months, you know, dealing with something that's been very difficult and heartbreaking for a lot of people. But I also want to say is even in that time, I have seen a lot of unsung heroes heroes that have truly believed in acts of kindness.
Yeah.
You know, we know a family that would go around and deliver meals almost every day at people's front porches, and they would ring the doorbell and they would leave before anybody would show up because they didn't care who it was coming from. They just wanted the family to know there was a warm meal there waiting for them. And so there's so many unsung heroes that are doing this every day. We just want to be able to give a platform to it and to be able to inspire that kindness is contagious, and we can all go out and do something for someone, because we don't have the ability to change the world, but we have the ability to change someone's world.
Sure.
And if we all act on that, then we really can change the world.
Tim, I got a question for you. The lady you bought the groceries for, did she recognize you behind that mask?
No, she didn't.
Look at
but
that.
later on, we had an opportunity to connect, and Miss
It's
Holly was
amazing.
super sweet, and she's an amazing lady.
It's great to do that with our kids, too. I can go home and show that app to Hayden, and we can go do something kind for someone else. That's really sweet. So glad you're doing that. Our country needs it. If you want to download it, it's free. It's Kindli. It's available free to download on iTunes and Google. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Tim.
Google Play.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Tim.
Appreciate you guys.